Alright, so this is going to be the tutorial to use the pencil in Illustrator. And basically the pencil is going to help you to draw or create lines or even shapes. It'll give you a little bit more freedom on like different shapes you can make. So I'm just going to go back to my three thumbnails that I did. I'm just going to pick this one, click and highlight it, and copy and paste it. So I'm going to do Command C to copy, create a new document, and I'm going to do Command V to paste. So it's basically the same way we set up your Photoshop. You might have saved your work, or maybe I think I told most of you to close it again. You can just make a new one. So this is basically the like starting ground for my final project. I can close this one. Alright, so basically I'm going to show you how to create your lines and there's like other shapes you want to make on the in the program. So I'm going to make lines like this up here. So the best way to do is you're going to use the pencil is up here. You can hit the P key, or if you don't have it, just make sure to click and hold the mouse button to get the pencil. And there's also an eyedropper tool in this program as well. So you can eyedrop the different colors here. The only difference is in Photoshop, I had you guys hold the Option key to change that. You do have to the letter I to change the eyedropper. Alright, so I'm just going to change the color to white, and we use the pen tool. And basically I'm just going to do like what I did in my sketch here. So the way the pen tool works is if you click on the lines, it's going to just make the lines for you. So I'm just going to let me undo that. I'm going to make like a thinner line up here. And that kind of like draws out a line for me. And I'm just going to copy and paste this so I have like multiple lines here that I can use. And one nice thing about these lines is you can so I'm going to zoom in a little bit. You can actually manipulate these lines even further. If you click on this one, that's like the direct selection tool. So this is like a new tool that you're going to learn. So you can click on the shape that you made here, or the line, and you can click and drag the edges to manipulate the lines even more. You can do the same thing down here too to make sure it's all connected. Alright, so I'm just going to do this a couple of times just because that's how my lines look in this picture. I'm actually going to drag them out this way a little bit more. So you're really going to take your time with adding these details on here. And like I made two of them here, so I can actually copy and paste these same ones. So do utilize the copy and pasting. It's going to make your life so much easier if you do that. Whoops. So you have to click on the shape and then click on the point, and now change it. How you change it? Or another way you can do your lines too is you can click on the pen tool again and just make a line, and then you would just flip it over here. This will like make a stroke for you. And then you should be able to change the width of it if you go to Windows and Stroke. You can change like the line way. The only thing that's bad about it is it creates like a bezeled edge like that. So it kind of looks kind of funny when it looks like that. But you can always you can have like that weird bezeled edge when you do that. All right, so I'm just gonna do like a couple more lines here. You can even change like the width of the lines as well. You can make some of them a little thicker, and you can make them thinner. That's how you want to go about with making those lines. And obviously, I want to take my time, spend a little more time on that. Also, if you want to add like these curves here, so you might not be able to like, you can use that to make curves as well. So the way you're gonna make those curves is, so I'm just going off of the sketch that I did. You can click on the point here, and then you can click and drag. Actually, I'm going to click and drag to make some more points. So click and drag, and that'll actually create a curve for your line. I'm actually going to make two curves here. So when you want to make more curves, though, you have to click on that last point. Otherwise, it's going to do something really weird. Like for example, if I try to make like a curve here, like how I did in this picture here, it's not going to work like the way that I want it. So you always have to click on that last point. But basically, you'll get rid of that curve from the other line. So I'm just gonna make like a curve here like this. And again, it's gonna do something weird like that, but that's only because you haven't gone all the way around just yet. And just make sure to connect all those points together. So now I have like this nice curve here that I was trying to draw. But basically you can kind of create like your own shapes here. So I got this curve here. And if you want to, you can always adjust this curve. So I'm just using the direct selection tool again and just click on the points. You can change up that curve a little bit more if you need to manipulate. Also, this handle will change it too. So you can click on the point. Sometimes this handles to change it up. But I actually liked how that curve look. Ended up looking that first time. And, if you really like that curve, you can always copy paste it. Maybe I might want to make like a smaller one here to kind of go with what's on there. I don't know. You can always change up your design too. You don't have to stick with what's on the your rough sketch. If there's some things you like about it. So, I'm not feeling that one too much. I'll just delete it. So, let's see. Oh yeah, so let me show you how to make those lines there that I did with the other one. So if you want to make like, you can also do this too, as well. So I'm just gonna do like the center here, and you can just like kind of click the points to make the lines. So you can basically use this to like make any of your shapes that you've made before. The only thing is make sure you use the selection tool after you're done to change the shape. So if you really wanted to, you can make I'm gonna change it to black. Like a square again. You just have to hold the shift key to make your square or the rectangle. You can use this tool to draw like.
Miss Tina and Miss King, if you could please come to the main office. Again, Miss Ramshon, Miss King, and Miss Tita, if you could please come to the main office.
Yeah, you can use this to like draw out your own shapes if you really wanted to.
And also, could we have a custodian come to the main office? Thank you.